Some good questions for me and give me some good advice as well.
Thank you.
Okay.
What is your proudest moment?
Um, that's a very good question. I don't think, not to just be politically correct as you are, I'm not sure I have just one. I think I have a lot. I mean, I feel very proud every day that I get to represent all of these great people you got to meet today. You sort of get an idea that they're very, very talented people that work here, that make great toys and make TV shows and make movies and put our brands all over the world. So I'm very proud every day that I get to represent them and to talk about our company in front of people like you and our investors.
Yes.
You know, people that buy stock in our company.
I can see why you'd be very proud of that.
Yeah. It's really, it is very special to me. That's probably the most special part of my job is I get to see everything everybody's doing and then get to talk about it and make sure people understand how much credit they all deserve.
Yeah, and it must be pretty amazing to be the CEO of all that great work.
Yeah, I guess I view being a CEO kind of like a coach. So it's like kind of like Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to be Tom Brady.
Yes.
Because sometimes you're kind of making the plays and sometimes you're kind of calling for the plays.
Yes.
Right? So somewhere in there, that's kind of the way I would view being a CEO. So I'm very proud that I get to have a team like the Patriots.
Yeah.
I get to have a wonderful team that's filled with talented people.
Yeah. And what inspires you?
Well, I get very inspired by working with very talented people. I always have enjoyed building things and creating things and seeing things that nobody ever thought of come to be, come into existence. I love putting together think of it like a puzzle, like an orchestra.
Yeah.
Putting all the instruments together to see something special that nobody could have imagined. And if you think about Hasbro, we weren't always as successful as we are today.
Yeah.
So for me also it was very special and inspires me to see that if you put a little bit of effort and creativity into something, that you can turn this place into a very special place, even more than it's ever been.
Yeah.
So that to me, that's inspiring to me. Every day we make changes and progress that you may never have expected to see happen, and so it's fun. So you get success that you never maybe would expect.
Yes, it sounds very special.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
What is the best part of your job, and why is it the most challenging part?
Oh, so the best part of my job, I really enjoy working with a lot of the designers who are making all these wonderful different kinds of products. That's always fun for me because I do a lot of the product reviews.
Yeah.
And then it's also very fun for me. I love to tell stories. So I sort of I like to see myself as a storyteller.
Oh.
So I get to work with creative people who are writing TV episodes like My Little Pony and Transformers. And then it's fun sometimes to work on big movies. So I produce movies for our company.
Yeah.
So Transformers or G.I. Joe, or even Gem and the Holograms, or whatever it might be. Telling stories around our brand is always so fun because it makes other people know why those characters are so special.
Yeah.
It makes Pinkie Pie, and Rainbow Dash, and because you tell great stories. So those are the things that I really enjoy doing.
Do your daughters help you review the products?
She used to do it all the time. Now she's had to go to college, but she used to walk across the street. That was her favorite thing to do. She knew how, she would take my ID card, the security card, and she'd walk across the street and knew exactly where the My Little Pony team was, and would wander around all the offices and see all the new designs, and then she'd come back and say, "Dad, I think you should do this or that or something, whatever it might be." And
Yeah.
she always had good advice.
What's the most challenging part?
The most challenging part, I think, of running a business like ours is that we have investors, people who put their money, they buy shares of our company, so they actually are the owners of our company.
Yeah.
And they want to see a return for their investment. So like if I asked to borrow $1 from you, you would say, "That's fine, I'll lend you $1, but I expect if you're going to hold on to my $1 for a year, when you give it back to me, I want some interest. So maybe you want to give me $2 back because I lent you $1 for a year."
Yeah.
So the investors want us to also get a return for their investment. So I want to be able to give them that really good return. And so the challenge is making sure you balance giving them a return in the short term, like tomorrow, versus giving them a return in many years, it's even better than it could be just in the short term by creating new products and new innovations and all those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Right? So thinking about the long term and still remembering your investors and your shareholders and people that own our company.
I can see why that's challenging.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have an interest in their mind, because some people who invest in our company want to see all their money come back to them very quickly.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's better to think about the long term rather than just the short term.
Yes. And what are you excited about for 2016?
Oh my God, how much time do you have? Well, we have a number of big things going on for 2016, and so I'm a big fan of Nerf. Do you know Nerf? The Nerf blasters, and that team has put together some really fun, exciting new products for 2016. The Play-Doh team,
Yeah.
we have a brand new product line that's launching next year. Did they show you anything in Play-Doh?
They showed me one of the videos of Play-Doh.
Oh, okay. Well, we're doing a whole brand new thing called Play-Doh Town, which is a very big thing for next year that is a whole new way to play with Play-Doh, which is very exciting. And My Little Pony, we're working on not only for 2016, but in 2017, there's going to be a My Little Pony animated film.
Oh, I saw one of the signs for it.
Oh, yeah, right in the hallway, right? Yeah, so we're doing that. And then Transformers, we're working on 2016, but we're also working on another Transformers movie, which is will come out in a couple of years.
Yeah.
And so that's exciting. So every one of our brands, Star Wars, you've heard about Star Wars, right?
They're coming out with a new movie.
Right? Are you gonna come? Are you gonna see it?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes.
I'm excited too. I'm really excited about that. So that's coming out in about a week. But then there are plenty of other new Star Wars movies coming. So 2016 should be filled with all kinds of really fun toys and games, and all new kinds of play sets, and some new TV shows, and it should be pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of people in the movie theaters to see
Yeah,
those
I think there will be a lot of people in the movie theaters to see Star Wars for sure coming up. Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah. And what do you enjoy doing when you aren't working?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
So I like to play tennis. Do you play tennis?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you enjoy it?
Yes.
I really enjoy it. It's really fun
Yeah.
for me to get out and play tennis. I like to do that. I like to go on runs. Go on like a walk or a hike or a run or something like that. So working out for me is kind of fun. And then I like to do. Have you ever done yoga?
No.
Like yoga. You know what yoga is?
Yeah.
Kind of stretching on a mat, and it's kind of fun. As you work out a lot, you kind of get stiff, and so
Yeah.
yoga helps to keep you flexible. So that's kind of fun. Do you do a sport?
I do tennis every Wednesday.
You do? Great, that's fun. And you enjoying it?
Yes.
And do you take lessons?
Yes.
Really? And do you play with a group of people, or you play by yourself, like with a one-on-one with an instructor?
I play one-on-one with the instructor.
You do?
Yes.
And is your instructor good?
Yes.
What's her name?
Janet.
Janet. And that's fun. See, I like to do that.
Yeah.
So you understand exactly why I like tennis.
Yes.
Right? And it's really fun. I like it because you can really work on your own skills,
Yeah.
and it sort of takes your mind off of everything else, because you can't both work on a sport and do other things. You have to
Yeah.
sort of focus. So that's really fun.
Yeah.
So you understand.
Yes.
Good.
And can you tell me about the Hasbro Global Day of Joy?
Oh my God, it's a very exciting day. It's a very fun day. So about a year ago, actually almost 2 years ago, people came up with this idea. Wouldn't it be fun and really helpful to so many people if we could create one day where everybody all around the world at Hasbro would do something for their community, wherever they live. So whether you're in Moscow, you know where that is, in Russia, or whether you're in Sao Paulo, Brazil, or whether you're in London, or wherever you might live, you could get together with a group of Hasbro people, and you could do something in the community to make the community better and to help kids in that community.
Yeah.
So in one day, the December 15th this year, we have a Global Day of Joy, and all of our employees are going to go out and do really fun things in the community to help other people. And in that one day, we get to help so many people, because you imagine that we have more than 5,000 people at our company, so if everybody's helping, you can have a lot of impact.
Yeah.
Means you can make a lot of change in just one day.
Yeah.
And we think that's pretty special.
It is very special.
You know, and we think it's really important that you do it at a time of the year, even though it's our busy time of year, right? Right
Yeah.
before Christmas. We think it's great because it helps us all to remember why we do what we do.
Yeah.
Because we like to give back. And, you know, when you really look at it, what we believe is our company is here and our business is here to make the world better for kids and their families.
Yes.
So that's kind of a nice thing.
Yeah. And what's your favorite meal and dessert?
Well, so is this the meal that I could eat no matter how many calories it has, or is this the meal that has to be healthy for me?
Meal with anything.
Anything? I love
Yeah.
pizzas. I
Yeah.
love all kinds. You love pizza?
Yes.
I love pizza. I love all kinds of pizza. If I could eat one thing every night, it would be pizza.
Yeah.
All the time. But of course I don't because I try to eat healthy sometimes.
Yeah.
But I would say pizza I like. Do you like sushi? You ever tried sushi?
No.
No? You think you ever would want to?
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. So I like sushi. You like breakfast foods?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite breakfast food?
Banana.
Banana. Like what about cooked food? Like if you go out to a diner, you ever been out to like a diner or restaurant for breakfast? What's your favorite thing to get like that someone cooks?
Eggs.
Okay, eggs. So I'm a big fan of pancakes.
Yeah.
Do you like pancakes?
Me too.
Oh my god, I love pancakes. So what kind do you like?
White chocolate chips in it.
Oh wow, you really go all out. That's an all out breakfast. No, I typically, because I try to pretend that I make them a little healthy, I have blueberry.
Oh.
That's like
I tried that once.
Yeah, you did? Do you like it?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's probably one of my favorite breakfasts. If I was just eating anything I want, I would go out and have a big stack of blueberry pancakes.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you for this interview.
Well, thank you very much.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, great. It's great to see you.
Oh, and